cookies. Wanna see some more?
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Looking to throw right away. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They'll bring out Tyler Zettner to send it away on fourth down. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 42 yards on that punt. And it's going to be Vikings football. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. He's contained at the line for no gain. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
He's one of the greatest to do it. Justin Tucker on for the field goal. From 37 yards in the right hash.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Tompkins now to return.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Free inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down from the red zone. McBride hauls it in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Offense in the hurry up here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. Running back sent in motion. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Oh, you let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one he's sent away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Into the hands of Schultz. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Third and a lone yard coming up. The running back gets it on the draw. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They'll come up 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. The line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. That's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Cade, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They send the tight end in motion. Blown back, it's the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Working quickly here. From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and McBride's got it. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 16. This throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. It's the Vikings with 2nd and 6. McCarthy looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He lets one fly deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Eagles will take possession. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
He's on the move. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And now it's 2nd down.
I think it's fair to say, and the eye in the sky doesn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
2nd and 10 now. The catch is made down the right sideline. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He's back to throw. He's trying to push the field. Big gain downfield. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. I love plays like like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pavement.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Tompkins now to return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the 34. His running back hauls it in deep right. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings bring it back to even. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Tompkins now to return. Oh, what a hitch! Jars the ball loose! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does. Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. A give now from the gun. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Tompkins now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 1st down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 27. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry. Right. Now he takes it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing now off play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's got him. That's McBride. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Another carry for him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 3rd quarter lead. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Escapes a defender. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two. The 30. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that brings up 4th and short. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be their football. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He breaks a tackle. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw on 1st. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, now you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. They have themselves another 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They send a receiver in motion right. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Setting up a throw. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now lead by 10. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11.
Vikings 27.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a run here from the gun. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, they'll run. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Schultz with the catch. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They give it to him again. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him 3 on that run. 3rd and 12 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He put everything he had into this one. And the touchdown is dropped. He had it for a moment in the end zone, but just couldn't secure it. What a chance for him. That's a rough incompletion to stomach. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. McCarthy to throw for it. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. The Eagles are in punt formation. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. He's going to be touchdown as that return comes to an end.
You know, these returners, they walk such a fine line. You got to have bravado. You certainly got to have confidence, but you can't be reckless as that ball gets punched out with the returner trying to do.
He loses the football. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Throwing this back in the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Wow, just fantastic work. Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. So a pivotal moment for the Vikings as they go for 2. He's throwing for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. That pass is complete to McBride. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Motioning him from the slot right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Keep changing.